Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. In today's Pick a Card reading, we are looking at your September 2024 love insights. Once you choose your card, you can find the timestamps in the description box below, which will take you directly to your reading. Okay. We are asking for September 2024 love insights, please. And we have a card for pile number 1. And can we have a card for pile number 2, please? Can we have a card for pile number 3, please? Pile number 1, you have gratitude. And this one is not a gemstone. And you have emotion. Pile number 2, you have beauty. This one is fluorite. And you have forgive. Pile number 3, you have love. And your card is unconditional. Please take as long as you need choosing your card or cards, and I will see you in your readings. Hello, pile number 1. You have gratitude, and your card is emotion. What I get here is that you're feeling some really big emotions right now. And with the gratitude stone, I feel like these are positive, happy emotions. I feel like you are Hello, pile number 1. You have gratitude, and you also have emotion. I feel like you're going through some positive emotions. Perhaps you just met somebody that you really connect with, or you're already in a relationship with somebody, and there could be some event that happened that really brought you closer to this person. For some of you, maybe you're found out that you're going to have a child, or you got really good news about something. Maybe you're going to move, or whatever news it is, but I feel like there's something that's happened that's brought really positive emotion, a sense of connection with this person. And or maybe you really just met somebody and you're just overwhelmed with a feeling of gratitude that you really feel a connection with this person, and you're really looking forward to where you guys go on your journey together. Let's see what your oracle cards say so that we can get some more information for you. We are asking September 2024 love insights, please, for pile number 1. Embrace the flow of life. Full moon in Gemini. I feel that you two that you met somebody, or that you're already in a relationship with somebody, that you are just feeling really connected together. I feel things are really going your way in this relationship, and I feel you're celebrating that. I feel that you're both very grateful. You're feeling a stronger sense of connection as well. You feel like somebody's looking out for you in this relationship, that perhaps that it was divinely guided, and that things are just kind of falling into place. Reflect on your priorities. The first thing I got with this card is what's next. So I feel like there's some goal in mind with where you want to go next. And perhaps you have several different things that you want to do together, and it's trying to figure out, what exactly do you do first? What makes sense to do first? What is the next step that you want to take? So if this is more, if this is already a relationship that you've been in long term, I think you're working on goals that you've had, and you're kind of checking the box of, we finished this, let's do this next. And if this is more of an earlier relationship, just in the beginning phases of that, I feel like perhaps you're really feeling connected to somebody and you're saying, okay, well, should we take the next step? Should we move in together? Should we get married? Should we have a child? You know, whatever it is. So that's kind of what I'm getting so far. Let's look at your other oracle cards. What else would you like to tell pile number 1? Trust. Trust where this is taking you. So let's just say, for instance, if this is the beginning of a relationship and you're feeling really connected and you want to move in together, or whatever that next step is for you, Spirit wants you to go ahead and trust that these feelings that you have are real. It's okay for you to feel these big emotions, and it's okay to trust. They're saying that this other person is trustworthy. They're saying that you both have trust for each other. And I feel also, with reflect on your priorities, I feel that you're both being open and honest about what you want, about what you want to see happen next. Okay, what else do we have? We have love. Trust, love. That's kind of cool. Trust that this person loves you. Trust that you love this person. I see you moving forward in this relationship, regardless of how long you have been together. I see you conquering goals together. I see you working, so if you've been together for a while, I see you working through any issues that may come up. I see you celebrating each other. I see you working together, communicating, figuring out, you know, what do we want to do next? How do we keep the romance alive? You know, anything like that. So I see a lot of open communication here with a lot of trust. I feel that really you can have a conversation with this person. You feel safe talking to them about anything and expressing your emotions. Okay, what else would you like to tell pile number 1? Is that 1 card? 2 cards. They're stuck. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have Daughter of Wands, and the daughter in this deck is the Page of Wands. So I do feel like you're going to do something new. Are you going to travel? This person has a suitcase here. This could be an airport. This could be a foreign country. And it looks like it's 1:20 on the clock. I don't know if this is actually a clock. Let me see. Oh, it is a clock. Okay, yeah. So 1:20, does that mean anything for you? That could be a time. That could be January 20th. Maybe you met on that date at that time. Maybe you have something that you want to start. I see something where you have an idea to do something different or new in your relationship. I definitely think this could be some sort of travel. This could also mean taking the next step, because travel is going to the next location, right? So feeling comfortable, trusting how you feel in love in this relationship, and going ahead and moving forward if that's what you both feel that you should be doing, if you're both on the same page with that. Then we have the 6 of Wands. I see you celebrating your relationship. I see you moving forward. I definitely see some sort of forward movement. There's horses here. This person's like on a carousel. Oh, which also reminds me of the baggage claim. You know what the other thing could be? Is one of you moving to the other person's location. Maybe you've been long distance and you're gonna be moving in together in that sense. That could be it too. There's some form of movement. Whatever this movement is that's coming up, it's a positive thing. You're going to win. You're going to have happy emotions. Everything's going to work out. If there are a lot of details to get this thing moving, to get this thing on the right track, a lot of details on both of your ends to get things lined up correctly, you're going to have great success with all of these things coming together this month. Then we have the Tower card. You know, I really feel with the Tower card that this is ending one phase of your life and starting another phase of your life with this person. I do not take the Tower card as something negative here. So again, this can even go back to what I just said about if you've had a long distance relationship, then this is ending the long distance and bringing you closer together. And I feel that there may be a lot of little details that you need to figure out, and it doesn't have to be that. That was just one example. It could also be perhaps you're trying to fix something. So if you've been in a relationship for a while with this person, or even shorter term, maybe you've had a lot of difficulties and you're working through those difficulties one at a time. Whatever it is, whatever your situation is, I see you looking at every single little detail with reflect on your priorities and trusting that you can work through these things. Because even though you're feeling very positive, you're feeling very grateful, and you're in love, I feel like there have been some difficulties in this relationship that you're working through. And these difficulties don't have to be anything incredibly negative. It could just be work schedules. It could, it could really be anything. It could even be something really, really small that was just this annoyance for your relationship that you're starting to work through. Then we have the Six of Swords. Yeah. Whatever this annoyance was, whatever these issues were, you're finally figuring out how to move past that. And I feel like it's either been a while trying to figure this out, or it's been difficult trying to get through this. And what Spirit wants you to know is that you're very, very strong. You have a very strong love. You're very connected, and you can get through this. So don't worry about how are all the pieces going to land. They're going to land perfectly for you. Just reflect on what you need to do first. So if you're going to go rock climbing or mountain climbing, what do you need first? You need probably the right equipment, and then perhaps a little bit of experience so that you can practice before you get out into the real world. So that's just a metaphor. What is priority number one? Go from there and then work your way up the list. Then we have the Eight of Coins, which is the Eight of Pentacles. I feel that you're both very dedicated to accomplishing whatever it is that's going on here, whatever the situation is. I feel that you both love each other. You're willing to put in the hard work. I think you've also both reflected a lot individually on what you want, and I think that you're seeing a lot of value in this relationship. And so I think that you're both willing to work on things individually and together. And I think that you're working, remember how I talked about all the details here? I see that here too, all these things on the table. I see you putting everything on the table, talking about things, prioritizing what comes first, working on that particular thing, getting that situated, and then working on something else. Okay. Then we have the Star. Yeah, It's going to work out. Look at all these little stars here, all the moons. You're going through different phases. You're figuring things out as you go along. And you have a celebration. See, the Six of Wands is a celebration too. So you have two celebration cards here. You have reaching your dreams, reaching for the stars. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, you're going to accomplish it. So as you're going through these changes that are going to bring you to success, as you're working on things, as you're figuring things out, Spirit really wants you to know to trust that things are going to work out. Trust that your partner is on the same page as you. Trust that you're going to find that perfect person who's going to celebrate you and celebrate all of the challenges that you've overcome. Then we have the Mother of Baskets, which is the Queen of Pentacles. It's very interesting. What I see here is almost putting your home together with both of you. I see so much color here too. I really see that the benefits of sticking together and working through whatever difficulty this was here, this change that you went through, whatever that is, I see you that all your hard work is paying off. And I see that, because you see how these two cards here are a little darker, but they're still connected to Earth, because you have the mountain here and then you have the trees and the water and the land here. So I'm feeling that working through these problems, it's bringing you closer. You're feeling stronger. You're feeling like this connection, this relationship that you're building, that it's becoming stronger, that you can really get through anything at this point. Because I feel like you're learning more about each other. Even if you've been together for a long time, I feel that you're learning more about each other, and that's just making you stronger. You're really getting to a place of comfort in your relationship and in your situation. Then we have the Nine of Baskets. This is a success card. This is the Nine of Pentacles. And again, look at, there's like luggage here. And look at how sharp these people are dressed. Are you moving somewhere? Are you traveling? Are you vacationing? Because I feel that what you've accomplished, I feel that either you were in two separate locations and now you're in one location, or you've moved into a new house together, a new home, new apartment, whatever it is. I feel there's some sense of celebration. There's definitely, especially because this is under the Six of Wands, which is a celebration card. So it's like you've reached some goal together. This could even be an anniversary, a special anniversary. Maybe you're taking an exotic vacation for your anniversary, because remember right here, the Daughter of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, also indicates travel, as do the horses on this card. So I feel that there's a major milestone that you are celebrating, whatever that is within your relationship. Then we have the Seven of Baskets, which is the Seven of Pentacles. I feel that you've been nurturing your relationship. I feel that whatever the difficulties were in the Tower card have now been replaced with all this beautiful food here. Looks like a lot of produce, so a lot of nutrients, a lot of love went into fixing this situation. And again, prioritizing, looking at what this relationship needs to grow, and then acquiring those skills that you need to interact with each other, figuring out what you need to do in the relationship, the other person figuring out what they need to do in the relationship to contribute to bringing you to this place. And I feel that also once you get through this difficulty here, I feel not only are you stronger, but I feel that your love and your trust for this person is just going to continue to grow. And I feel that you have a long way to go in this relationship. You have a lot of growth to see, I see you taking care of each other too with this card. I see a very even give and take of supporting each other, helping each other, being there for each other, perhaps making each other laugh. Then we have the Son of Coins. Again, this is another Pentacle card. This is the Knight of Pentacles. You both have a goal. You're both working together. You're working very hard together. You're becoming very skilled at working through problems, very skilled at understanding the other person better. I think your communication is increasing. I see there's so much gratitude too, as you have your stone here. I'm remembering that and seeing here, these people look very happy. This is going after your next priority. I see these little stones here make me think that you've hit all these milestones. You've looked at your priorities and you have achieved all these goals so far. And now you're saying, what's next? What do I want to do next? What do we want to do next? I see that you're building a life together that is exactly what you both wanted. Then we have the Hierophant. Okay. Is this marriage? Are you getting married? This could even be moving in together, but I feel that you are very traditional. Maybe, again, this makes me think that for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, maybe you had the long distance relationship and then you overcame the difficulty of coming together. Especially with this card, this makes me think of moving in together or traveling or something like that. But whatever it is, it's like and you don't have to be getting married. This could just be representative of you taking those next steps of whatever steps you feel you want to take next. Does that make sense? Because I'm feeling that you want something more traditional. You want things the way that you want them. And you both agree with that. You've both been working very hard to accomplish that. And you're achieving these goals. And you're also very grateful that the other person so you're both very grateful that you're on the same page. You're reflecting the same goals. You're reflecting the same effort that you're putting into this relationship. And then we have the Strength card. I really feel that the more time that goes on that since you have worked through these difficulties here, the stronger your relationship is going to become, the more you're going to be able to celebrate how far you've come together. I see a lot of healing here also. I feel that it's healing from the difficulties you had here. I don't feel that it's healing necessarily from each other. I feel that it's healing and growing together. And celebrating that. I feel also that your relationship is going to become so strong that I'm trying to explain what I'm seeing. It's going to bring you together on like a higher level. So maybe it'll be like, oh, I didn't realize that we could connect even more than we've already connected in this relationship. But with the Strength card, I see it going to that even higher level that you didn't even know was possible, that's pretty cool. That's pretty special. So that is your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to, you can like and subscribe, and also click on the bell to be notified of future videos if you're interested. And also, if you want to book a private reading or a private Reiki session with me, you will find the link for my website in the description box below. Hello, pile number 2. You have the Fluorite Beauty Stone, and your card is Forgive. And this is also, in this deck, this card is associated with the heart chakra. What I feel Spirit is telling you here is that there is beauty in forgiveness. There is grace in forgiveness. Perhaps forgiving yourself, perhaps forgiving the other person. But I really feel grace. For some reason, the word grace just keeps coming to mind here. Gentle grace. I'm not sure exactly what that means right now. That might mean something to you. We will figure that out when we look at your cards. It's something very gentle, though. This is a gentle energy. Giving someone the opportunity to prove themselves, either whether that's you or the other person. Let's look at your oracle cards. What would you like pile number 2 to know about September 2024 love insights, please? Take a breather. Take a breather from the strong emotions. Take a breather from maybe take a breather from the other person. It's last quarter moon in Cancer. So emotions, I think, were running high. So I would say that this means to take a deep breath, maybe take a minute. Don't say anything that you're going to regret later on. And then come back to the situation. Maybe somebody said something that was very hurtful. So maybe we need to give someone grace here because they said something they didn't mean. Let's see. We have lighten up, last quarter moon in Leo. Don't take things so seriously. Is this something, maybe somebody said something or somebody did something that they did not mean it to come out that way, or it was taken the wrong way, something was blown out of proportion, something wasn't indicated the way it was received. Something, it almost seems like a miscommunication. Like maybe somebody speaking out of turn, somebody, like maybe a little argument blowing up into something really big, something that really did not need to go that far. Maybe somebody did something, maybe they didn't mean to do something, but they acted in a certain way, and maybe that's where this grace and forgiveness is coming in. Whatever it is, the emotions seem to be a little bit bigger than they need to be, a little bit bigger than the circumstances might warrant, and I'm not saying that whoever's emotions are so big and bold and powerful right now that they don't have a right to feel that way. I'm just saying that Spirit is saying to let go of some of these emotions because they're not working in your favor. And there's also, it's almost like there's no place for it. Like, there's no reason to waste time on this because for some reason it seems very minuscule given the broader view of your relationship. I don't know if that makes sense to you. We're going to try to make more sense out of this. What else can you tell us for September 2024 love insights for pile number 2, please? Playfulness. Yeah, the Spirit wants you to get back to a point of letting go of things. Take a breather, lighten up, have fun, do something fun. Definitely forgiving the situation, because it's interesting, your cards, these 2 cards here, don't indicate that there's something huge that needs to be forgiven here. Maybe it seemed huge to you or this other person. Maybe it was a big deal to you and to this other person. But what I really get, Spirit's really trying to tell you that it's not that important given the overall energy of your relationship. Okay, what else can you tell us? Refuge. Interesting that we have refuge and take a breather. Take a breather together or take a breather apart, like talk about it in the morning type of energy. Go back to a place, maybe you need to go with lighten up, playfulness, and refuge. Maybe you need to go to your favorite place together. Maybe you need to take a vacation together. Maybe this, if you had a miscommunication, it could be something work related, something, maybe somebody said, oh, I'll be home at 5 o'clock. So then the other person makes dinner, and then the other person, the meeting ran late and they couldn't call because they were in a meeting, and it caused this big blow up and fight. And so Spirit seems to be saying to get back to lighter times. It's, go somewhere, have some fun again, connect again. Maybe there is a disconnect in your relationship. Maybe that's why we have take a breather. Maybe there is a disconnect somewhere, and Spirit is saying, you know what, it's worth it to move on from this difficulty and reconnect with this person. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards and see what else we can find. For pile number 2, we're asking for September 2024 love insights, please. Three of Pentacles. Working together, communicating. Whatever it is that you have going on, you can get through it. Look at the situation, because what I feel is that you both may be looking at the same situation from a different perspective. So I think what's very important here is communication, making sure you're looking at things in the same way. And if you are not looking at things in the same way, really expressing yourselves. What is your point of view? What is this person's point of view? And communicating, say, okay, I heard you say that you're feeling this way. Is that correct? And the other person could say yes or no. If they say no, okay, well, what are you trying to say? So really getting to the heart of the issue, making sure you understand what each other are saying, what each of you are saying. Yeah, I feel that one or both of you feels that the other person, I feel one of you, possibly both of you, but something's being blown out of proportion. Somebody took something out of context. Somebody thought something was going on when something really wasn't going on. Making up scenarios in your mind, or the other person's doing this. It's like, it could be from insecurities from a past relationship, or it could be insecurities from this relationship. But what Spirit wants you to know about this is that I believe this stems from looking at things differently. You're both seeing the same thing from a different angle, and that's why it's not making sense. That's why it's causing a rift. The Two of Pentacles. You can definitely get through this. You can definitely find that balance again. The important thing to know here is that you both put in equal energy to work through this. So maybe that's where take a breather comes in. Just kind of show up with a clean slate. So tomorrow morning, this weekend, you know, whatever it is, show up with a clean slate, kind of almost like what we have here. Show up with a clean slate and say, okay, let's get back to the issue. What is the issue? Okay, this is how I feel about it. Okay, well, this is how I feel about it. Okay, and then really kind of hashing it out. Talk back and forth, but make sure that you can talk and communicate, because you can definitely work through this. Absolutely, you can work through this. The Knight of Cups. You can forgive each other, putting in the effort, forgiving each other, extending the cup of forgiveness, saying, I'm sorry, both allowing each other grace, saying this was a miscommunication, or now we both understand what the issue is. Let's fix it from here. You can definitely fix this. Definitely, you can get through this. There just has to be open communication, understanding of what the true problem is. So Spirit wants to make sure you know so if you're taking a breather from each other, write things down so that you can talk about these things when you see each other again. Okay, then we have the Emperor. I feel you guys have a lot of history together. There seems to be history here. And if this is a newer type of relationship, I think that you have a past life connection that's very strong. But what I'm feeling from this card, it's really quite simple with this card. I don't see any reason why you can't work through this. I feel that as long as you listen, as long as you pay attention, and communicate, show the other person what you're feeling, what you're thinking, there's no reason why you can't get around this issue. One of you seems to be a little bit stubborn. That could be what the problem is here. So putting the ego aside and really being open to, perhaps somebody needs to ask for forgiveness. Perhaps you both do. So swallowing your pride, or this other person swallowing their pride and saying, you know what, you're right, I messed up. Or both saying, you know what, we messed up, let's just let it go and let's go have some fun somewhere so that we can get back to what's important in our relationship. Yeah. One or both of you is very stubborn. Either you. So very stubborn, or the other person's feeling stuck because the other person is so stubborn. And it's like a standstill. What do we do? How do we get out of this situation? Well, the way you get out of the situation is one or both of you apologizes and you move on. It's really that simple. It's almost like sitting in emotions and not wanting to look at the issue. This could be the person who perhaps made a mistake. Somebody said something out of line. Somebody did something by accident, or somebody upset the other person. Well, you know, it's okay. Things happen. Not that it was right, but if you care enough about this relationship, you will both be able to say, you know what, it happened, it is what it is. In the bigger picture of our relationship, it's not that big of a deal. So let's move on and let's go have some fun. So however, you're feeling stuck, but you're really not stuck. There is definitely a resolution. There's definitely a way out of the situation. Eight of Pentacles. It's just going to take a little bit of work. A little bit of work. And not only that, but I really feel that you've already put a lot of work in this relationship, and it almost seems a little foolish to just give up. I feel that with the right insight, with the right skills, tools, maybe learning how to talk to each other. So this extra person here who is observing these two people could mean maybe talking to a third party, getting skills from like a counselor, a relationship expert, learning communication skills through that third party so that you can get past this. Because I think it's worth it. I think whatever you need to do to work through this, I think this relationship is worth saving, is worth working through. Because I really feel that you've both put a lot of effort and energy into this relationship, and I do feel that you have a very strong connection. So it seems almost silly to and I don't want to say silly and offend anybody, I just mean the energy that I'm getting is that whatever this is not worth giving up the relationship for whatever this is. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, always with this particular Ten of Swords makes me think that it's not that big of a deal, because this person has 10 swords that are literally piercing their flesh, and they're still on their phone. So either the situation is not that big of a deal, it may have felt like it was a big deal, and it perhaps was a big deal for somebody here, but in the bigger picture of the relationship, it is not that big of a deal. The other thing that this could indicate in this particular reading is that somebody has been very distracted, and that's making the other person feel like this person is distracted by something that's taking time away from the relationship. Okay, so of course that is a big deal. However, what Spirit keeps saying to me is that it shouldn't be big enough that it throws away this relationship. Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling, so that everybody can understand. We have the Lover's card. So with the Lover's card, right below the Two of Pentacles, that's what I've been saying, that there's definitely an opportunity for you to get back to where you were before. So getting back to that place of connection, finding yourselves again in this relationship, forgiveness. And the other thing about the Lover's card, sometimes there's some sort of sacrifice or something that needs to be made. And that is exactly what I've been saying, to let it go. Let this, whatever this distraction is in your relationship, letting that go. Because with your stone here, the beauty stone, I think there's a lot of beauty in your relationship with this person. And that's why it would be good for you to let this go, reconnect, take a time out, do something fun. Maybe you have a favorite activity, place to go, whatever it is. Go out, do that, reconnect, and let this go. And we have the Five of Cups, exactly what I've been saying. Whatever it was that caused this sort of disruption in your relationship, Spirit wants you to stop focusing on that and focus on the two of you. So instead of focusing on what was the problem, you're forgetting about this really awesome relationship that you have and how well the two of you connect together. So again, Spirit is saying to let that go. Release those emotions because it has no place here anymore. The Knight of Pentacles. Look at these two cards. Look at the Knight of Cups and look at the Knight of Pentacles. What I see here is compromise. I see both of you forgiving the other person, and I see you coming back together. I see you both wanting to compromise. I see you both wanting to apologize, or maybe not apologize for whatever the issue was, because maybe that is where only one person needs to apologize there. But apologizing for the disruption in your relationship. And I feel that you're both very dedicated. I feel that if you take the time to listen to each other, take the time to express your emotions, take the time to listen very closely and very clearly to what the other person is saying, I think you're going to meet in the middle. These two cards, the two Knight cards here, is exactly what we see in the Five of Cups with these two cups here. This is you overcoming problems and coming back together. Then we have the Star card. I'm so happy to see this is your last card. Because again, let me tell you again, I think you're both very good people. I think you both have very good intentions. I feel there was a misunderstanding, or maybe if there was some sort of distraction here, maybe the person that was upset about that didn't fully communicate how much that was bothering them until it kind of blew up into a bigger situation. So with the Star card, this is healing. Healing whatever was hurt here. And letting go of any stubborn feelings that we have, any feelings of feeling really stuck in a situation, coming together, reconnecting, and moving on from any type of negativity, moving on from that, healing the relationship, feeling better about things, and then moving forward and really forgetting that this ever happened. And that is everything that I see here. I hope that maybe this helped you, maybe this gave you clarity, and maybe the Forgive card will be something that can help you. Maybe just that word will kind of put a spark in your mind that forgiveness is needed here. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated with you, you can like and subscribe if you want. And you can also click the bell to be notified of future videos if that resonates with you. And if you would ever like to book a private reading or a private Reiki session with me, you will also find the link for my website in the description box below. Hello, pile number 3. You have love, and your card is unconditional. So you have unconditional love, which is pretty cool. So what I get from these two is that you're looking for unconditional love. You're looking for somebody to connect with, somebody you can share your life with. And I feel that there might be something unique about you, something about your personality, something where you feel like you don't connect with people. Usually you just don't connect with people, or you have a hard time connecting with people, or maybe you have hobbies that other people don't connect with, and you want somebody that you can enjoy these things with. And Spirit wants you to know that the way you're going to find this person is by being yourself. So let's say, for instance, if you were in a past relationship and maybe that person criticized you for something that you enjoy doing or something about your personality, don't take that into the future. Take that as a sign that that person just wasn't meant for you, and don't cover up your personality. Don't cover up these really cool aspects of your personality because some people did not understand it, because that's how you're going to find your person. Being yourself, putting yourself out there as you are, is going to draw that person to you, because they're going to be attracted to who you are. So just keep that in mind, to be yourself, and you're going to find unconditional love. Let's look at your oracle cards and see what else we can find out for you. We are asking for pile number 3, September 2024 love insights, please. This one is sticking out. Reveal what needs to be seen. Exactly what I was just saying. What needs to be seen is your personality, because I get a sense, I'm feeling a sense of quirkiness, or like that's really cool, or a sense of liking something that other people might view as, I'm not sure what the word is, just not interesting to other people. But that's exactly what needs to be seen to find your love, to find your unconditional love. So don't be afraid to be who you are. Definitely stand out, be who you are, stand up loud and proud, because I'm telling you, there is somebody, when you meet this person, it's almost going to be like a mirror where you're going to say, wow, I didn't know I'd find somebody who likes that too. Okay, keep your heart open. Don't close your heart because of something that happened in the past, because of something that somebody may have said in the past. Keep your heart open. And know that somebody's on their way to you. I'm telling you, somebody's feeling the exact way you are. Somebody is feeling that they're questioning if they're going to find the right person that they connect with on that same level. So don't give up. Keep your heart open. Let people see who you are. And in the other piles, I only took 2 cards, but this one was stuck to this one when I pulled it out, so I'm going to take this one too. Step into your power. First quarter moon in Aries. Be who you are. Love who you are. I feel that you do love who you are. Let that shine. Let people see that. Put yourself out there. Say, this is me. If you don't like it, then okay, bye. Because that's going to make room for the people who do love your personality, who do want somebody that they can grow old with, somebody that they can do fun things with, someone they can share their hobbies with. This person is on their way toward you. So let's look at your tarot cards. What else would you like to tell pile number 3 for September 2024 love insights? Oh, wait a minute. I am totally forgetting your other oracle cards. I think because I took an extra one here. Okay, so your oracle cards, we're going to do this first. Okay. What else would you like to tell pile number 3 for September 2024 love insights? Success. You're going to be successful. I think I already told you that. Okay, seriously though, there's a boat here, and it's almost like spirit is guiding the boat. I feel that there might be an event or something that happens that brings the two of you together. So it could be if there's like a seminar or one of those conferences. What is that called when there's like, convention? There could be a convention or something where everybody who has that same interest goes to this particular convention. Like, like I think there's like a Star Wars convention, or there's a, what is that other one that's anime convention, something, it doesn't have to be those specifically, but that type of thing where it's some event like that where you could possibly meet this person, or it could just be randomly at a party or out with friends somewhere. But I feel like it could be that, or it could be maybe you're both online on an app at the same time, and then you're divinely guided together. But whatever it is, I feel that this is on its way to you in September. Then we have flow. Look at it's like walking through this path. This person's looking for their partner. Meandering pathway. Yeah, this makes sense. Look at this. Meandering pathway. So this journey maybe it's taken you a while to find this person, and you're wondering, am I ever going to find them? Well, you both had to be ready. So maybe the other person was busy doing something. Maybe you were busy doing something. And now it's perfect timing for you to meet up. And also, look at how green this is. So that also indicates the heart chakra along with the pink on this card. And obviously then you have love here, which is the heart chakra. So what I'm feeling is that going with the flow will bring you success in September to possibly meet somebody. I really feel that it's not that far off either. I mean, obviously we're in September, but it could be the beginning of September versus the end of September for some of you. Okay, now we're ready to look at your tarot cards. All right, what would you like to tell pile number 3 for September 2024 love insights? The Queen of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles, I see you getting what you want. I see you putting your energy out there. I see you putting some effort into it. And I see you getting everything you want. I see that you have put a lot of effort and energy into yourself. And I feel that now, since you've done that, you're ready to add somebody to your life. I feel that you want to have you want a feeling of comfort with somebody. You want to be able to go home to somebody. You want to be able to count on somebody. You want somebody who has your back. You want somebody who understands you, somebody who's on the same level as you. You want all of that, but you also want to give that to somebody else too. So I feel like you're very, very giving, and perhaps in past relationships, you've been with people who were takers and not givers, and it was very unbalanced. So I feel that you're looking for something that's more balanced, something that will feed your soul, this relationship that you can grow old with this person. And I feel that that's what's coming into your life. Again, look at all the green on this card and all the green up here. It's like growth, life, things coming to life, things happening for you. Oh, we have the Page of Pentacles. Look at all the green here. I feel that somebody is on the same path as you. It's just a different person. I feel that somebody has done a lot of work on themselves. Perhaps they went through a situation before where they gave and gave and gave in the relationship and they didn't get anything in return. And then they healed from that. And now they're ready to give. So this is like an awesome give and take relationship. And also at the Page of Pentacles, this is receiving something. This is something coming up, something, getting a piece of information. So getting someone's phone number, someone's name, meeting this person. You're in the same place. Look, Do you see how this is lining up here? Do you see how the trees are literally lining up right here? Didn't I say being at a convention or a party or just being out with friends? I'm telling you, you're going to be in the same place. And for some of you, this could be a random meeting where you bump into somebody. Other people, this could be representative of you agreeing to meet somebody. Maybe you meet online and then you agree to meet somebody. You go out for lunch or dinner or whatever it is. You go out to some event, because this could also be an event, the way these people are dressed. Whatever it is, it's definitely, I definitely see you meeting, because this is two people being in the same place. Okay. And we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, see, I wonder if you're going to meet at some event or something, because again, this looks very similar to this, where it's something that you have passion for. So if there's some event, like I said, a convention or something, or this could also be representative of you meeting somebody and then having that spark, saying, oh wow, you like that too? Because not many people like that. It's kind of rare to meet somebody who's like that, and feeling that spark, that connection. And also with this card, feel that, like a little bit like I did here, that there's a little fairy, a little spirit guide trying to bring you two together. The Nine of Swords. So if you have fears that you're never going to meet that person, fears that things aren't going to work out, just know that it's all in your mind. It's these fears that you have are not going to come to fruition. The Nine of Swords is a card of having fears or having anxieties that aren't going to formulate, things that aren't going to become reality for you. So this could also be that you meet somebody, maybe you have fears of letting them in all the way. You don't want this person to know everything about you up front, because you feel that maybe they won't like certain aspects of your personality. And what Spirit is saying here is to be yourself. Show who you are right away, because you're going to meet somebody who you're going to connect with on a really cool level. So your fears really have no basis in actually formulating. And we have the Five of Cups. What I get with the Five of Cups is that you are holding on to something from the past, and that's where your fears are coming in. So again, what I feel, like I said earlier, if somebody criticized you for something in the past, Spirit wants you to know that that does not have to be repeated, that you're going to find somebody who is going to love you for who you are. So let that go, because I'm feeling a really gross energy right now. Somebody who is almost like a narcissist in your past, somebody who perhaps lied to you about something, someone who was very, very, very selfish, someone who is just really an unpleasant person, somebody who might have said they were one way but then was actually a different way. And it's just a really gross energy, to be honest with you. And this energy really has no place in your life anymore. So maybe this person made you feel insecure also, but there's absolutely no reason for that, because I felt your energy, and your energy was really cool. It was a really cool energy. A very fun person, somebody who has a lot of light to offer, not only this other person who's coming into your life, but to offer the world. Someone who's very kind and giving, and just overall, I just feel that you're a very, very good, positive person. And this person that was in your life before is just ick. So try to let that go. Try to like sweep it up and get rid of it, because there's no reason to be holding on to that anymore. The Death card, exactly. Let it go. Let this go. so that when you meet this really cool person, you have a clean slate, so that you don't put walls up, so that you allow yourself to go with the flow. You allow yourself to enjoy the beginning when you have butterflies, and don't second guess yourself. Just allow yourself to feel the energy of this other person and enjoy it. The Six of Swords. I'm really liking this progression here. As I was saying, you need to let this go. The Knight of Swords and the Five of Cups, you need to let this go. And then we get the Death card and the Six of Swords. So I see that you will be working on leaving that other energy from this other person in the past. Letting it go, knowing that... Okay, here, let me get back to that knowing part in a second, but it's important that you know that if something has been so if it's been taking you a while to meet this new person who's so cool and just like a really cool personality, it could be because you've been holding on to this and that timing has been off because you haven't completely healed from whatever hurt you in the past. So it's important for you to know what I was going to say before, that letting go of this will help open the door for you to meet this person who's going to be so connected to you. Okay. The Four of Wands. Oh, I love the Four of Wands right here in your reading. Letting go of this pain, like I said, is going to open the door for somebody else to come in. Look at how beautiful this card is. Look at these two birds, okay? This is representative of you and this new person you're going to meet. And the Four of Wands is a celebration. The Four of Wands is exactly what I said earlier that I think you want. You want like a secure home, a secure relationship, a secure partner. And that's what I see here. Once you let go of these two, this is what you walk into. It's peaceful, it is honorable, it's secure, and it's a very pure energy that I get between the two of you here. I see that you're both giving positive energy to each other. You're both putting positive effort into this relationship. The Ten of Pentacles. Exactly what I said, that I felt that you want a secure home life. You want to be able to come home after work with your partner there. You want to feel safe and secure with this person, with your relationship, with being yourself in this relationship. And literally having the whole world with this person. I really feel that all of your dreams that you've been wanting to manifest will come true with this person. I feel that you will both feel home. You're both going to feel at home. You're both going to have a level of comfort with each other that is different than either one of you have felt before. Okay. Aw, you got the Star card. See, your wishes are coming true, but not until you release the past. Because you don't want to bring this into a new relationship. So it's kind of like, let's say that, for an example, as a metaphor, if you are going to, I don't know why these are crooked, I'm sorry. If you're going to move into a new home, if you're going to move into a new home, you have this beautiful home waiting for you. So you clean up where you were living before, and then you put all your trash in a trash bag. Would you put that trash bag in the trash can, or would you bring that trash bag with you into your new location and then put it in the trash can. Do you see what I'm trying to say here? Release the negativity from the past. Open your heart. Keep your heart open. And your wishes come true. This is a balanced relationship. This is being on the same page. This is safety. This is somebody loving you for who you are, somebody seeing you as a star, seeing you as beautiful, as a beautiful energy. And when I say beautiful, you could be a man or a woman. I'm just saying your soul energy is very beautiful to this person. And really appreciating each other. And we have the Two of Cups. Look at your Two of Cups here. I don't know why these cards are being so difficult. Okay, so the Two of Cups. Two people coming together. Look at just the energy of this card. And this is what I was saying when I said a beautiful energy with the Star card. You both have this beautiful energy, this shining energy that is so bright and so just, I keep getting the word beautiful. And see how opposite it is from the Five of Cups? So I see you finding your partner, your soulmate, the person that you're going to be with. I see you both celebrating that. And I see you both being so similar. Of course, you're going to have your differences, but I see you connecting with this person, and neither one of you have connected with anybody else like this before. It's going to literally be like such a magical, cool connection. So just keep that in mind. Try to release this so that you can get to this sooner. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. This is a really interesting card to have as your last card. So the Five of Pentacles is right below the Death card. You're going to be releasing this feeling, this sense of loneliness, this feeling of nobody understands you, this feeling of things are foggy. This card looks foggy to me. Not being able to find your person, kind of wandering through saying, where is my person? Is anybody ever going to understand me? This is what you're leaving behind. And what you're getting is your dreams coming true and this really cool connection with somebody here. So just keep that in mind, that this is on its way out. And so is this feeling that you have something in the past made you feel this way. That's on its way out too. So just sweep it away. And what's coming in is this beautiful connection and unconditional love, which is what we started with. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can click the bell to be notified of future videos if you would like. And if you would like to book a private reading or a private Reiki session with me, you can find the link for my website in the description box below.